We need to have like one of those scroll across the bottom bars of like breaking news. This is CNN. But we don't. We just have me and you. That's it. Just like, this is movie nights. But in that vein, this is movie nights. This is what we're here for. This is what we're doing. Hi, everyone. This is us again here. No catchy graphics, no breaking news.
That was the intro.
No announcers. That was straight up. Hello. Hi, guys. But yeah, today we're going to do a little bit of a throwback instead of being in that same sort of groove we were with, like, talking about techniques and then lists and quizzes and all that. We're going to do sort of a throwback news episode because we haven't talked about a lot of stuff that's happening lately, and a lot of stuff has been happening lately. But first off, how you been, Brandon?
I'm
Okay, so great weekend. Huh?
I'm breathing. Yeah, I'm breathing. I'm here for another episode. I'm excited. Just a long weekend. I want 2020 to be over. That's all I want.
Me too. Although we did buy a van this weekend, so that was fun.
That's pretty dope. It's a nice van.
Yeah.
It's a nice van.
Thank you. And if COVID can just like get the hell out of here, it'll be our house for a little while.
Yeah.
But if not, then I don't know. We just have a van, I guess. But who knows? Who knows anything? Please tell me if you know. Seriously, I want to know. When will this be over? Just talk about the news, Brandon.
Alrighty. But yeah, it's been a while since we talked news. We have some fun stuff to talk about today. I'm leaving the best for last on here. But we're going to start it out with Morbius is part of an expanding Spider-Man universe, Jared Leto says in an interview. And his quote exactly is, "I can't wait for you to check out my new movie, Morbius. I'm very excited, coming your way very soon. I think it's going to be I think it's going to be a fun one, and I can't wait for you guys to see it. It's an exciting role in an expanded universe with a lot for all of us to look forward to." Not super surprised about this, but this is one of the first, I want to say, confirmations that we've seen that there is going to be more expanding other than just fans speculating, because it's like, oh, they gave us Venom, we got Spider-Man, Carnage is coming into the play, and now Morbius. It would have been weird for them just to be like, hey, we got all these Spider-Man and other things, we're just going to give you a Morbius movie that no one asked for. I'm excited to see it. I want to see it. I think Jared Leto will actually do pretty good in this movie, honestly. And yeah, I know. We'll be talking about him a little more later. Possibly.
Okay, good.
But it's intriguing to kind of see where this is all going to go. I know there's a Kraven the Hunter movie in the works. But Alex, is there a Spider-Man character that you would like to see a movie? Whether it is someone like Miles Morales, whether it is Mysterio, Rhino, Doc Ock, villain or hero, what would you like to see in the expanded universe?
I would love... Okay. I was trip of wanting all of the Spider-Men to kind of exist in the same universe. Miles Morales, you have Tobey Maguire's, you have Andrew Garfield's, you have Tom Holland's. But now that I feel like we're getting that, now I just want more. And what I really, really want more than anything else is a Deadpool Spider-Man crossover.
Oh,
I would love to see that. I have a couple of the graphic novels and a couple of the comics. They're just so damn funny together, man. So funny. And I love the, like, it's almost like what Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman have in real life. That's like
yes.
The Deadpool and Spider-Man relationship. It's like this weird bromance / like roast battle every single time they're together, and I love it. And I would love for that to be a movie. I don't even care if that's the next Deadpool or part of the Spider-Man thing. I just want to see them together. It doesn't even have to be a whole movie. I just want to see them. What about you, though? Because I know you were on that Mysterio train for a while, and then we got him.
Yeah, I'm glad we finally got Mysterio. Since I've always been kind of a little more like the serious Marvel fan, like I want perfect made movies. I just want like crazy blockbuster type things. I would love a Spider-Ham movie.
Oh my God.
And I would be cool if it was done as like Spider-Verse. It's an animated film. Just give me Spider-Ham. I want John Mulaney as Spider-Man again. Spider-Ham, sorry. And I would die for that.
That would be amazing. What if they did like what if they didn't do a full budget like movie, but you
Yeah.
got sort of an extended short, like anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes of just like a Spider-Ham adventure.
I'd be totally cool with that. I'll be honest though, completely just changed my mind. I still want Spider-Ham, but give me like what was it, Roger Rabbit style, like there's real humans, but then he's still animated. Please. I want that.
Oh my god, that would be awesome.
Oh, yeah. It would be so much fun. But definitely anyone in the comments, just let us know. Tweet at us. I'll probably make a little poll for it as well. Let us know what
That's a good idea.
you would love to see as the next Spider-Verse movie, whether it's hero, villain, subplot to a hero, anything like that. Let us know in the comments, but we'd love to hear from you. But oh, that'd be fun. I think both those would be a lot of fun. Now,
Hell yeah, man.
another franchise that I really love we're going to talk about, and that is Kingsman. There's a new Kingsman movie coming out shortly, and I thought that was going to be it. I really thought that was going to be the last of it. I was getting kind of sad, and I can't think of his name, but Edgerton? What's his name? Oh,
Taron Egerton?
thank you, yes.
Edgerton? Yeah.
I
I always screw up his name.
Yeah.
I'm awful.
Fantastic actor. I'd love to see him in more stuff, and I'm sad that he's not going to be in this Kingsman. Hopefully we get to see him in returning Kingsman movies, because apparently there's seven Kingsman movies are in the works right now. Whether that's just kind of, throwing ideas around, actually, getting a script together, whatever it may be. Apparently there are 7 in the works, and that's super exciting because, to me, I'm going to get a lot of hate for this because we're about to talk about this in a second. Kingsman is the better Secret Service agent movie than James Bond. I'm sorry, I'm going to say it.
Ooh.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I like the almost angsty teen, the young adult, bad-mouthing characters more than I like the sophisticated in a suit. I mean, Kingsman is in a suit too, but it's so...
It's a different vibe.
Yeah, it's so serious, and I like the kick-ass vibe we get with Kingsman rather than the old school James Bond vibe we get. That could switch up when the new James Bond movie comes out, with the new James Bond after No Time to Die, if No Time to Die ever comes out.
No Time Scheduled, apparently, is the new name.
Yeah, speaking of,
I don't hate that though. The whole Kingsman being better than Bond thing. I think a lot of sort of like OG fans are gonna, oh, can you say that? But it's different. It's very, very different. And if you like that style more, you're just gonna like the movies more, and they're pretty good. I mean, some of the Bond movies. There's also so much Bond out there that you're like, ugh, like. I love Pierce Brosnan, but watching him like para-surf icebergs and stuff, you're just like, dude, I played your video games and it had better graphics than that. But I will still love him for that because he was always the Bond in all the video games I played. So he was just the face of Bond for me growing up. But
yeah,
Daniel Craig's doing a great job. All of that.
I do agree, and I think the way I can look at it is they're similar because they're both the whole Secret Service agent stuff with Kingsman to Bond, and to me it's kind of the same way I look at Star Trek and Star Wars. Whatever side you're on, you're not wrong. It just comes down to what you prefer. Do you want the dialogue and the story and the deeper background and meanings to different characters and stuff like that? Well, then you want James Bond and Star Trek. And then do you want the flashy, fun, cool, blockbuster popcorn-ish more movies? Then you want Star Wars and Kingsman. So you're not wrong either way, just what you prefer. But definitely excited though to see more Kingsman coming out very soon. But a movie, as we mentioned, not coming out very soon. It looks like No Time to Die. No Time to Die, I might be seeing another pushback from, of course, I think it was supposed to be earlier this year. Then it got moved to November 2020. Now it's April 2021, and now there's talks and rumors that it might get pushed back again. Does this movie have a chance to succeed if this gets pushed back again?
I mean, I think so, because it's still a Bond film. It's still gonna be if you were gonna see it before, I don't think having to wait longer is gonna stop people from seeing it. So outside of like the the hit that every movie is going to have coming out of COVID. I don't think it'll be any more than that. But I also think that there's a chance that the next Bond movie will come out before this one. So who knows? I don't know. What about you? What do you think?
It's been a rough ride, and I do think if it gets pushed back again, kind of to any of our video game fans that can understand, Cyberpunk has been one of the most anticipated games this year. Got pushed back from the spring, got pushed back into, I think, late summer, then November, and now it got pushed back again until December. Comes out by the time the show comes out almost. I strongly felt if that game got delayed again that it was just going to die. It would still come out eventually, but the fan base was just going to kind of shrink too much. Like for myself, I mean, No Time to Die, I was excited to see it. I want to see it. If it gets pushed back again from April 2021, let's be honest, it probably wouldn't get pushed back to like May or June. We might be looking at a fall release. And at that point, it's been a year and a half since it was supposed to come out. I'm just not going to really care anymore at that point. You know, you lost all that initial hype for someone like me who really doesn't care about James Bond, but was excited to see this one. So that's kind of my really big concern with No Time to Die.
That's a good point, because you won't lose the diehards, but
Oh, yeah.
the casual fans who are just like, oh, cool, a new Bond flick. But after 2 years, you'll just be like, I don't even care anymore.
Yeah, because at that point, I'll be like, all right, I'm ready for the new James Bond to finally come out. Because honestly, if this gets pushed back again in the fall, that would be a year and a half of waiting since it was supposed to come out. By that time, I'm sure the other one should have already started filming, started at least getting the script and writing all finished up. So I don't know, like my mind will already kind of be moving to the next one. We'll see though. I hope it does come out in April 2021. And if it does get pushed back, hopefully it's not too long, like a month or two. But I really do think it would be in the fall when we can see it get a final pushback. But I'm sure we'll know soon. It comes out in a few months.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to just be like, hey, June, the hot month for movies? No, this will be, end of fall, maybe even a Christmas release or something. That would be nuts. Man.
I just want to check one thing for us real quick.
While you do that, I also want to point out something that we totally just passed right over when we were talking about Spider-Man, and that's just how much Jared Leto sucks ass and how much I can't stand him and how annoying he is and how he is just like a cult leader now, kind of. Not even kind of, but just like, what is up with that man? Wow, how does he keep getting jobs?
So
that's an obvious question. How the hell does he keep getting jobs? I don't get it. He sucked the last time he was in a superhero franchise. Dude's made like 2 decent movies in like I don't even know how many he's been in, and he just sucks. Ugh.
I love that you brought that up because we're going to be talking about Suicide Squad 2 now. And,
oh, yeah, sweet.
Yeah, and of course, who's in the first one, so it kind of just segues slightly there. But the fact I was checking real quick is, so Suicide Squad 2 just finished the final edit. And it's, going to be coming out relatively soon. I was curious what happened first. And I want your answer on this as well. Was No Time to Die supposed to come out before or after Suicide Squad 2 started filming?
Oh, God. I mean, based on that, it's gotta be before, right? It was supposed to be out before they even started filming, and they're done with the final edit already.
Yeah, I'm just
Jesus, man. When did it start filming? What was the original release date? I don't even know anymore. Or the expected release date.
So okay. So it's close. I will say No Time to Die was supposed to come out just after. Suicide Squad 2 started filming right around September, October of 2019. And ended filming February 2020. In the first official release date, what I first saw that it was closer to November 2019. So it did originally supposed to come out after Suicide Squad 2 filming started, which just how close it is just honestly mind-boggling to me, because for how long this movie's just getting pushed back.
What was the deal with the first delay? Because like COVID was barely a thing. I mean, it was, but not like closing movie theaters down a thing at the end of 2019.
Oh no, yeah, no. The first original scheduled release was November 2019. Then it was just pushed back. I guess it was just postponed. There's no actual reasoning that this site gives, at least, to February 2020, and then to April 2020, and then due to COVID, it was pushed back to November 2020, and now potentially, it's now 2021 April. So yeah, it was originally November 2019. And Suicide Squad 2, if I'm not mistaken, comes out early next year. I'll have to go ahead and double check that, actually. No, August 6, 2021. So if No Time to Die gets delayed again, there is a real chance that we'll see Suicide Squad 2 come out before No Time to Die, which was supposed to come out while they were filming Suicide Squad 2.
Oh my god.
That's absurd for a timeline.
That's some New Mutants level
Yeah.
mess up there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, I hope it's not as bad as New Mutants was, though.
And that's my
Can you imagine
concern.
waiting
Yeah.
that long and just being that let down?
Yeah.
Well, you can. You went to it.
Yep. I saw that, and it was very sad. Let's bring up the spirits a little bit about our next story, and that is Alex Winter doesn't shut the door on another Bill and Ted sequel. I do love the universe, and I honestly would love to kind of see them expand it to see what they can do with the kids and see where they can kind of go from there. I mean, I'm sure they're going to rehash and reuse some stuff. However, I do think there is a chance that they could do a good job of making it fresh.
Also, it's Bill and Ted. They're not making another Citizen Kane here. It's Bill and Ted. You know what you're getting, you know? So I'm totally down for that. I don't think it's necessary at all. The one that we did a review on wasn't necessary at all. But it was still fun.
Oh, yeah.
Still had a good time. And then the whole storyline of like their kids saving the day, that was great. They were great in those roles. Like it was really fun to watch. It was a really good one. I liked it. And then it was over, and then it was done. And you're just like, yeah, cool. It was a cool thing. And so if that's what they're going for again, where you're just like, hey, the thing, cool. All right, bye. Then I'm down, man. I don't think we need a Kingsman universe, but screw it. Why not?
I definitely am excited to kind of see where they go with it. I'm glad I didn't give a definitive answer. Like, yes, we're coming out with more. No, we're not. Because again, if stuff happens, you never know, especially in this weird time that we're in with COVID.
God.
But no, I do agree. It was fun when we watched and reviewed that movie, and I'm definitely excited to see more. We got 2 more stories left, and one of them I don't know how to feel. So Oscar Isaac is going to be playing Snake in Metal Gear Solid. I do think he pulls off the look. He's got that kind of gritty grandpa. I know he's not actually a grandpa. I think he's like 40.
Grandpa, I love that.
I want to look at his age.
Gritty
really
grandpa. I don't even think he's like even 50 yet.
No, yeah, he's 41. So he'll be 42 in a couple months. But yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Like
he's
an
got
old
that,
dad.
Yeah, he's got like that just grizzled dad look. The gray but fit. And
yeah.
I think he could pull off Snake.
Okay, you've been through some stuff, and you've been here for a while, but I think you could probably still kick my ass. That's sort of like, and that's like the look of Snake, where it's just like you're either sitting on a recliner, or you are kicking someone's skull in, and I'm not quite sure which, and that kind of makes me like you as a character. I don't know. I like it. I know how you feel about his previous performance.
Yeah, I will say it's more about the writing, the way they made him play the film. I just hated him so much in Star Wars after Force Awakens that it really kind of just ruined the character for me. But real quick, this doesn't really matter because, you know, they'll change the way things look and the way camera angles are. But how tall do you think Oscar Isaac is?
Oh, this is gonna be like a Tom Hardy thing, isn't he? Is he only like 5'8", 5'9", or something?
He's 5'9".
Or is it the opposite? He's
He's
5'9"?
5'9".
I don't know, man. Ever since Tom Hardy was Bane, I just kind of, okay. You know, it's like, all right, well, I guess anyone can be anyone now.
Yeah, which is Tom Hardy's 5'9". That's crazy.
Yeah.
See, I think he will be fine in the role. I'll be honest. Metal Gear Solid wasn't one of my favorite games growing up. I did play a few of them. They need to be able to find the proper way to distinguish this from just a typical undercover, like, I don't want to say agent, but like special ops movie, and make it feel like it's more of the Metal Gear Solid game. That's always my concern when it comes to like a Call of Duty movie. There's been so much talks about a Call of Duty movie. Like, other than just the names of characters, what'll be different from it being Call of Duty and just another war movie? That's my only real concern with it being Metal Gear Solid and it not just being another special ops movie. If they can distinguish that, though, I think this could be great.
Totally. And that's the thing, is that sort of genre is so white bread and so overdone, where it's just like, it's a dude and he's got to be a secret, but also guns. And you're like, yeah, we've seen like 11 of those this year and 11 last year and the year before. And like 2 of them were fine. It's the same with the war thing. You're totally right with like Call of Duty. Although I will say, recently we've had, I've said this before and I'll say it again, we've had sort of a renaissance of war movies. They've all just been pretty good, one after the other. You're like, damn, that was good. That was good. That was good.
Mm-hmm.
But that doesn't change what you're saying, and I totally agree with you. Also, Hollywood's history with making movies based off of video games, pretty poor, man. I mean, I'm trying to think of one that wasn't god awful, and I'm struggling. They tried how
Sonic,
many Mortal Kombat?
I thought was fun.
Oh yeah, you know what? Yes, Sonic was a delight. Thank you.
Pokemon
Sonic
Detective
was
Pikachu.
Delightful. That was also delightful.
was fun.
I'm just an idiot then.
I do agree with you a lot, though. I will not disagree with you, though. I mean, Assassin's Creed.
Because that movie was not good.
It was so boring. The Mortal Kombat movies are one of those guilty pleasure type movies, but they're not good. They're not actual good movies. The Mario Bros. Movie, terrible. Warcraft was kind of boring. I didn't see Tomb Raider, so I can't give any real thoughts there. The Doom movie with I think it was The Rock in the Doom movie. From what I can remember, was garbage.
They can get the family-friendly movies down, but when it comes to like edgy, gritty, you're just like, God, this sucks. And it sucks. Yeah. It sucks as a movie, and it sucks as a video game movie. Like, not only did you not do the video game justice, but you also just made a crappy movie. And so I'm totally there with you. It could just be another super bland, milquetoast, not secret agent, but just kind of like
spec ops,
covert ops. Yeah, exactly. That type of movie. And then they just have a couple of things that make gamers go, oh, I don't care. I've seen it. Oh, I see what you're trying to do, but you can't just make a crappy movie and then have a couple of names that I recognize and then just be like, oh, look, a thing.
Yeah.
Well, who knows? It could be great.
Yeah. If they can, again, just distinguish the difference between video game and just another special ops movie, I think it could be a great time. Oscar Isaac, I'm sure, will do well in it. So I'm definitely excited to kind of see where he goes after being Poe Dameron from there. But our last story we have to talk about today, I saved it for last because there is a good amount for us to kind of talk about and break down and that we're excited for. But Warner Brothers announced to release all of their major films to HBO Max the day of release. And cool little bonus I found is that there will not be an additional charge. For example, I know there's a lot of Amazon Prime, I think, is one of the ones that really do it. But when a movie comes out on the streaming platform, like Scooby-Doo when it came out, and Bill and Ted, you have to not only have the service for the monthly charge, but you also have to now spend $20, $30 for the movie. So I'm excited to see what HBO Max does. We, of course, have the first DC movie coming out in a couple weeks now, being Wonder Woman 1984. We're super excited. We're going to have a review for all of you right around that time. But I thought this was a pretty good call. I did see some stuff that AMC is mad about this. Understandable. But it's going to be better for the movie itself.
Mm-hmm. And that's the thing, is that the theaters are going to be just not cool with that, because then no one's going to go, because already you had people not going because, duh, the world the way it is now. You can just vaguely gesture at the entire year and be like, this is why. But they got to make their money, so they're just like, all right, screw it. We'll throw it up on HBO, I guess.
Yeah.
And then it's also just feels bad because I like movie theaters, but also, I don't know. It's a long story, long-winded answer to something that's not necessary. But it's going to be good for people too, because now you don't have to risk your health to go see a Wonder Woman movie. You don't have to try to find a time to go and then weigh the pros and cons of like, well, okay, if it's an empty theater, if everyone's wearing masks, and I can get a seat that's far away from people, maybe that means that there's a significantly lower chance and I can do this. And it's just so unnecessary. Just stay at home, watch Wonder Woman. That's what we're going to do. I don't even have HBO Max, so I got to figure out how I'm going to do that.
Same, but I know my girlfriend has it, so.
Oh, hey, thank you.
Hey.
But yeah, even if she didn't or whatever, we're finding a way to watch this movie.
Oh,
That's
yeah. And
sure.
At the end of the day, HBO Max will be worth it. Will I keep it the whole year sort of deal? No, I'll get it when I know a movie's coming out for that month. Or like, let's say a movie comes out on the 26th and another one comes out on the 14th. I want to make sure I get it on the 26th so I can watch both of them rather than on the first to pay twice. But gotta be smart with money sometime. But yeah, I'm really excited. It's gonna be nice. I'm glad Warner Brothers is gonna do this, and hopefully we kind of see more do this as well without the additional charge, because I wouldn't be surprised if we see Black Widow go on to Disney, and then it's $20-$30. Please don't do that. I'd be cool spending 10, but again, I understand how they see it. It's going to be more of the, you're paying for it and you can stuff 10 people, 15, 20 people to all watch it. Now they're getting $1 off each person, but it just sucks for like the solo people trying to watch it, or even just the couples trying to watch it, to spend $30 on a movie now. So, but
and I think it's probably going to be a little different because last time they just didn't. Mulan flopped, hard, and I don't know. I know not a lot of people felt the same way I did, or the same. It was kind of like a movie that split people. You either liked it or you really hated it. But either way, I think the fact that people were having to pay $30 extra for a service they already pay for to see a movie that it's just like, all right, no, screw that. It's Mulan. I'll wait.
Yeah. So we'll definitely keep our eyes out, and we'll, once we find out that news, we'll definitely bring it to all of you as well. But yeah, kind of just for a little bit of a rundown, we talked about the expanding Spider-Man universe, 7 more Kingsman movies, No Time to Die could get another delay. Alex Winter saying, Bill and Ted could be getting more sequels. Suicide Squad 2. Final Cut being edited, Oscar Isaac being Snake, and then Warner Brothers doing us a solid, HBO Max, and going to be dropping all their big movies. So I'm super excited. Hopefully all of the news, some of it was intriguing to all of you out there. But again, let us know. Let us know the Spider-Man movie that you would like to see, whether it is Spider-Man or a different character. Are you excited for more Kingsman movies? Do you care about No Time to Die anymore at this point? Same for Suicide Squad 2. But yeah.
Does Jared Leto piss you off like it does me?
So what? At this point, we have Jared Leto.
Tim Allen.
Thank you, Tim Allen. And for me, Will Ferrell. Perfect. Love it. We'll just start collecting this group of actors we really don't like or we just hate, and we'll just have to watch all their movies. That'll be perfect.
Yeah. We're going to have to watch a Zack Snyder cut of Jared Leto buddy cop movie with Will Ferrell and Tim Allen. Jared Leto's the villain. It's Tim Allen and Will Ferrell. Directed by Zack Snyder and Michael Bay. And we'll just be like, let's just get this out of the way
Produced
now.
by Quentin Tarantino.
I hate you all. Oh, God, more. Oh, my God. That movie might be worse than Doolittle. Not to bring it up again, but this artificial movie that we just made up. Oh my
It was
god,
fun.
what are we doing?
It was
We're
fun.
going off the rails here.
Yeah, we are. Alex, where can the people find us?
Well, Brandon, the people can find us on thenerdchambers.com. If you want to make it a lot harder for yourself, you can go on the social media platforms like Facebook and Instagram and TikTok and Twitter, and we're TNC Movie Nights there. But if you want to save yourself the hassle, just go to thenerdchambers.com. You'll see the links for all of them there. If you're watching us, you know where it is. We're on YouTube. If you're listening to us, it's whatever podcasting platform of your choice. Thank you, Anchor, for that. And if you want to, visibly support your friends here at TNC Movie Nights, check out the merch. Fun story. This is actually the first shirt I ever got merch-wise. This was before Movie Nights was even a thing. And I don't think I've ever worn it on an episode, unless it was like the first one, but I don't know. I'll have to go see. But yeah, merch. Go check us out. Do all the fun stuff. Do all the things. Anything you got to say to the people before we sign off, Brandon?
No, we do appreciate it. We do have a very fun special bloopers episode for everyone coming out to start 2020. So definitely keep an eye out for that one. And we got a handful more content for the next few weeks for you. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Thanks again for everyone who's been supporting us over the time. But again, thank you and hope you have a good rest of your week.
Bye, guys.